Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing the continuation part of data encryption standard. Here we are discussing about the round function. Round function in data encryption standard. If you want to full clarity in this video, please watch the part 1 of the DES. I have given the link in the description. If anybody is watching first time for our channel, please like, share and subscribe my channel. ఎవరైనా ఫస్ట్ టైం నా ఛానల్ చూస్తున్నట్టయితే నా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి, లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, కామెంట్ చేయండి. ఈ డిఎస్ లోపల రౌండ్ ఫంక్షన్, దిస్ ఈస్ ది డిఎస్. హియర్ round 1, round 2, so on, round 16. So what happens in here round 1, how it will converts it, let's see. This is the round function. I shared the details in the previous video that the key length is 64 bit. Simply it's divided into two parts, left half and right half. These 64 bit plain text is divided into two halves, left half, right half. That means left plain text, right plain text. That means 64 means half, 32 bits. Left also 32, right also 32. Just we are taking right side plain text, 32 bits. This is expansion permutation, expansion P. That means the name itself says that it will expand the text, expand the bits, 32 bits. This is the output, 48 bits. Expansion permutation is taking input as 32 bit and giving the output as 48 bits. That means 16 bits are adding additionally. So name itself says that this is expansion permutation P. Expansion permutation P. Okay, in the previous video, in the initial key, we are doing 64 bits to 56 bits, neglecting 8 bits. That means it's a compression permutation. This is the compression permutation. This is the expansion permutation. This is the reverse of compression permutation. In this previous video, initial key, the 64 bits are compressed into 56 keys, 56 bits keys. Okay, but here the 32 bits are expanding to 48 bit. After that we are taking 48 bit initial key. How the initial key 64 bits get into 56 and the 56 gets into 48, we have discussed in our previous video. For more details, please watch our previous video, part 1, for the full information. Here we are performing the XOR operation. The 32 bit will be taken as input and it will expansion permutation, it will expanded into 48 bits, and these 48 bits, these two 48 bits are combined and performed XOR operation and rearranging the keys, rearranging the bits. Output will be 48 bit. Okay, these 48 bits are taken as input into substitution S boxes. S boxes means substitution boxes. Here it clearly mentions that it takes as input as 48 bit and gives the output as 32 bit. Okay, 48 bit into 32 bit. Okay, it's very simple thing. Let's take an example. This is the substitution box S1. We are taking the bits. Okay, 6 bits, 1 2 3 4 5 6. the output is 4 bits. Okay, input is 6 bits, the output is 4 bits. Here we have to choose two things. This is the only 6 bit of length input, the output is 4 bits of length. Like that we have 8 S boxes, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So here in this 8 X boxes we have taken 8 into 6 48 bits key as a input, and we are generating 4 into 8 into 6 48 input. Okay, next 4 into 6 4 into 8 32 bit as output. Here in this we have just two types, taking input as 6 bits and giving output as 4 bits. So here we have the 8, that means 8 S boxes are performing this operation. So we will discuss in detail what will happen in each substitution box S1. Okay, each substitution box S1, what will happen in each substitution box. We have these values. These last two edges are representing the rows. Okay, we are describing the values using a table. Okay, but in the table what happens, we have to identify a value in the table. The table has 0 1 15 columns. Next 4 rows, 0 1 2 3 4 rows and 15 columns are present in that table. Okay, these 4 values are used for determining the row. Last edges values are determining column 1 0. Okay, edges, and row middle 4 values are determining row. This value will be 2, this value will be 0. That means we have to choose the second row and 0th column. Sorry, this is 0, this is the column. These edges are representing row and the middle ones are representing columns. Okay, so we have to choose a value from second row and 0th column. Okay, this is the table. In this table what we have to do is second row, this is the second row. Next 0th column, in this second row the value will be 4. Okay, the value will be 4. How it will give the output for the 4? This value will be 4. So here the S1 is taking input as 1 0 0 6 bits. These two represents row value 2. Next middle 4 bits represents column 0 0 0 0. So the intersection of these two gives the value. The intersection of these two is 4. Okay, value will be 4. The value 4 will be given as output 0 1 0 0. Here 6 bits key input, 4 bits key output. So like this we have 8 S boxes. Each one gives 4 bits as output. So 8 into 4, 32. The 32 bit output will be here. Okay, then it will taken as a permutation as input, and they rearranging the order in a permutation. This is the role of the permutation. 32 bit will be rearranged and given as output. Okay, just we are taking the right side part of the plain text. This will go to next level input for round 2. Here the left plain text will be not doing anything in this round 1. He just put aside. In the end it will be combined, this right text value and left text value. These left text and right text will be XORed and finally gives the output of right plain text of 32 bit. Okay, so this is the output of the round 1. Then these output left plain text value and right plain text value given as input to the next step, round 2. Okay, this is the round 2. Then after round 2 it will gives an output that will input to the next round. So on it will be repeated until round 16. After that it will gives the final permutation. Here in a final permutation, after that the 64 bit ciphertext will be produced. But here in a final permutation the swapping values of 32 bits left shift and right shift will be performed here. Okay, actually I forgotten to explain in our previous video. After that final permutation, what happens? Swapping of these two plain texts, half of left half and right half, it will be swapped and rearranged into new order. Okay, in this permutation, the permutation role is the rearranging the values in, rearranging the bits in the text. After that it won't do anything, 64 bit input and 64 bit output, but rearranging the order of the plain text bits. So finally it produces ciphertext. If you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you friends.